Hello, every pony, Blue Devil, Red Devil here, and today we're playing Farming Simulator. So, as you can see, I got this hooked up. Why do I have this hooked up? Well, Field 5, 14, 8, and 13 need to be harvested. Don't worry about the restaurant, that's still uh, tomatoes from the last time we were playing. So, I'm going to quickly cut these fields so I can make hay because we have plenty of it, but I would like to get some more if I can before I switch over to round bales. My plan after this is to finish doing all the planting, and then to turn around and, well, more or less do the sell all the crop that I have off before restarting with all these new fields and see what I can do about getting some new equipment. Oh, I don't think I can use it with this. That's not going down far enough. Well, okay. Well, the other tractor, the one in this field, somewhere over there, doesn't have enough horsepower, even though this thing says it needs only 14 horsepower, which I think is incorrect. I don't really feel like driving this across the map. Yes, I have to. Field 22 and 15 currently don't have the grass fully grown, so I can't harvest it, unfortunately. I wish I can go forward because it's faster forward, but fortunately this damn head can't physically pick it up off the ground, even though you're supposed to be able to. Fortunately, it gets stuck on sections of the road. And if you hear noise in the background, it's the washing machine. It's been having issues. I think the stabilizer spring has broken on it. Been making awful racket when it does a load. If you didn't know, a washing machine has 4 humongous springs on each corner of the washing machine. Those are called stabilizers. It stabilizes it for when it's doing the wash and keeps everything centered. So when those are broken, everything likes to walk its way out towards the sides, making it unstable, so when it does its final spin, everything is unbalanced. It's an easy fix. It's just parts, especially from Whirlpool. It's always an issue to order unless you're our special mechanic through Whirlpool. They don't. They always tell you, "Oh, we're out of stock on this." Then I have a person that works at a mechanic shop that well, a repair shop, mechanic shop, whatever. Friend of mine, he goes and orders the parts, and they have plenty in stock. So, whatever. Uh, yeah, I've been dealing with some issues with my YouTube channel, mainly because I get copyrighted here and there once in a while. Not a copyright strike, but what I call copyright claims. They're copyrights that pop up on the video when I'm playing music or something. Because a few years ago, I downloaded a bunch of music from a copyright-free website that allowed you to download the songs for free with no issues whatsoever. They didn't charge you to pay to use the music or nothing. They said, here, use it as freely as you wanted. Well, apparently when I was over the road truck driving, the company kind of said, fuck that, and now you have to pay a membership or you can't use the music. Even though I downloaded the music way before they did that, they copyright claim some of my songs, which it says on the website you can use one and get away with it, but if you use multiple, and you know I like using music when I'm doing stuff like this, when I'm doing the fast forward moments, I just don't have the money to pay monthly payments because, oh, if I was making money off my YouTube channel, sure. I don't. And I just don't understand it. This website was like free, free, free. They stole claiming free. How can it be free if you're paying monthly payments through them? It's not free. Not at all. That's fucking absolute bullcrap. Not copyright-free music. But so I started playing a game, Kingdom Hearts, of late, and well, the game clearly states as you go to official website of Kingdom Hearts and ask. They even have a thing about live streaming and recording it for YouTube and Twitch, about how you should go about doing it. One of the things is, it clearly states that you're allowed to use the music in the game that plays in the background won't be contested as long as you are one playing the game, and that's the only real rule to it. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. As long as you're playing the game. So I am playing the game and live streaming and recording at the same time, so there shouldn't be any issue. Problem is, YouTube algorithm bot can't pick up the difference between you listening, the music playing, and you playing the game. So I keep getting copyright claims on the videos. The first one that came up, I got 4 right off the bat. 2 of them were literally from in-combat situations, and I was getting copyright claims for the music in the background while I'm battling the Heartless, which is absolute bullcrap because that is physical gameplay. The other one was the main theme song from the opening, which, yeah, a lot of people say to skip the opening, but since it was the first time me playing it on my channel, no. Just like Fallout games, I'm not going to skip it. I'm just going to deal with the copyright claims on it. As long as they're not copyright strikes, I'm happy. And I don't think you can get copyright strikes on it because technically you are watching the intro of the game, so that's part of the game. But I've heard people have got copyright strikes on it, so I will just keep an eye on it and watch before, if it ever goes from copyright claim to copyright strike, then I'll deal with it. But for now, since the way what it says is the ID claims on your videos do not affect your channels, because what it is they're making money off the ads, and it doesn't affect your channel like a copyright. It's not a strike, so it doesn't go against your channel. But what they don't tell you is you get too many copyright claims in a short amount of period, your channel can be completely deleted. The same as if you get 3 strikes in a row. 3 counter strikes. Counterclaim strikes, or whatever you want to call it. But I do have to be somewhat careful. But I haven't uploaded anything in the last couple days. Well, last week or the week. I've been trying to put up videos that don't have copyrighted music in it, just in case. I know Subnautica doesn't, but I'm also been bored, well, not bored, busy more or less, and I just haven't had the energy to really get into that. I wanted to play games with friends more than I wanted to play a solo game, so that's what I've been doing. So yeah, you could say bored, but I'm not going to consider it I was bored with it. It's just more like I wanted to play with friends, hang out with them, have fun. And unfortunately, I'm a bad YouTuber and don't record any of it. Which I really should. So, I will get back with you guys once I get back there, since this is going to take some time, so I'll be right back. So, I stopped at field 14. Apparently, I cleaned that out, apparently. I might have done it in a previous video or off camera, I don't know, but the field was completely void of everything. So this is my first time on field 8, and that hill looks like crap. It looks steeper than on 15. Holy crap. Might have issues farming this field. But we'll see. I need to turn this down. But I forget what I was talking about before, but either way. Oh, fence is broken. Piece of it is jutted out. Interesting. That's going to be a pain. But yeah, I like to boot this series up or boost it up and do more of it per week instead of the Sunday, or do longer episodes maybe on Saturday. Not Sunday, Saturday. But I don't know. I pretty much want to hurry up and get this series done because it's been around on my channel for so long. But at the same time, it's one of those games I like to play because I can just sit back and relax and do nothing. Because I know this game so well, I can just turn off my brain and just do it. Just do it. But either way, yeah. Another broken fence piece. And another broken fence piece. Wow. I'm gonna have to be extra careful. I'm gonna get the hay tender get stuck on stuff. I'm literally sitting here watching the sunrise outside. I should really be asleep right now. But I need to make this video and put it out. The fucking tractor got stuck again. I'm almost done planting this whole field. Why does it look like right there that it's supposed to be a driveway? Huh. I think I got a self-propelled mower that's bigger than this. I would like to get it in and put in the game so I can use it, but at the same time I want to test out all the mods. I want to use all of them. There's a couple of them I had to skip because I moved so far. I moved faster than I wanted to in the beginning. So I slowed down now to the point where I've had the same equipment for over several years now. I feel like a real farm. Where is the tractor? Yeah, of course. Oh, it's almost out of fuel as well because I got stuck. And I'd like to move on to the next, well, the newest farming simulator game. I'll also like to go back to do the one series I was trying to do, where I try to speed run each farming simulator game and see how much money I can get from each field on each. It was an idea, a concept I started to do. I did a couple episodes in Farming Simulator 2011, and then my computer broke down and I lost the save files for that. I'd love to go back and redo that. Because I was actually getting so close to that, I actually did make a first recording of it, of Farming Simulator 2013, which was the next one from there. Unfortunately, like I said, my computer broke. Only made one recording of it, just the intro, or the first episode of me getting stuff set up. Including that game, that game style would have took forever, especially once you got to the 2015 and 20 from 2015 and on, it would have been much more difficult because would I have planted wood in each field at the end, then harvest it, or should I go ahead and just harvest all the trees on the map and then sell it all to see how much I could get? See, there's questions there that this would be such a pain. But I just pretty much want to move on to Farming Simulator 2020 or 2022, just because, gosh, the mod that they have for that is amazing. There's a lot of good old tractor mods I've been seeing, and I would love to get my hands on them. Some of the mods are actually the ones I'm currently using, and they work a lot better than the ones I currently have. Including a lot of people I've talked to, modders that I used to talk to that mod this game back when this was new, saying that the modding in the newer game is a lot easier than these ones. I'd never dealt with modding in this game, so good on them if it's easier. So you don't get so many mods that are just broken, especially since a lot of the mods are going through Farming Simulator website, home web page, so they have to be tested before they go out, meaning they have to physically work. Unfortunately, some of them do slip through the cracks and get put out before it gets fully fixed, but as I seen in 2019 or 2020, I don't know. Was it 2019 or whichever one came out during COVID? Yeah, I know, I'm not supposed to talk about it. Big whoopie doo. But either way, the game that came out during that, the mods for it, I played it on Xbox Game Pass, and man, did I have so much fun. Yeah, I get to just use this episode just to talk, relax, and have fun, and what I love to do is just farm work. I think the next field, 13, probably should have done that first. That field seems a lot smaller. It would have been easier to do. Let's go find out what happened to that tractor. Just stopped. Let's go fill them with gas. I'm almost done. It's just that little strip over there. This strip. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Little strip right here, and this long strip there, and I'll be done. Then have all these fields to plant. These fields said they're done, but they're not. Field 22 and field 15. Because when I hit them with the mower, it does nothing. I also want to move on with tractors, just mainly because this one, it's a good looking tractor. It looks amazing. Problem is, it sucks fuel real fast. It has so many issues. I want to go look for a new planter because this planter doesn't allow me to put seed in it, so I have to hire it out even when I'm broke and really shouldn't be doing that. I need to sit up. My back is hurting. Alright. The next couple days, I'm gonna have to just push out videos quickly, or record videos quickly, because I won't be able to record next week. Hopefully. I'll be busy the entire week, because it's the first full week of no rain, it's pure sun. Ground should finally dry up enough for me to drive the tractor around without a chance of it getting stuck in the mud and the muck. So since the stuff hasn't fully grown back, time for bush hogging. Time for clearing brush as long as I can see it and it's not covered in leaves and thorns yet. Go find some carpet from the roadside so I can roll it out across some parts of the property so I can try to push the brush back. Take the tractor bucket, put it flush with the ground, and drive forward and scrape it all flat, and then you roll the carpet over the top of it, and then the carpet kills everything underneath it. Good way to combat huge swaths of the property quickly. And if it rains and stuff and the carpet gets too heavy, you can just let it sit there and rot. It's natural fibers, as long as you find natural fibered carpet. Which, since I live near Amish territory, finding natural fibered carpet is actually pretty easy. Amish and Mennonites always have it. And if I can't find any carpet out on the roadside, I can always go to a secondhand store or something and get some of the carpet that they get, like, what is it, the Salvation Army nearby me? People will just drop humongous rolls of carpet out front of their shop and they're not allowed to take it because of lice and other stuff could be in the carpets. Looks like if you drop a big bag of clothes out front of their thing, they're not allowed to touch it. Well, beds, big bags of clothing, because they're supposed to go through it. You can't just leave it there. You have to see the person who's dropping it off to. Unfortunately, it's kind of fucked up, but they have to identify the people dropping off to make sure that they have no symptoms of bed lice, head lice, and bed bugs and other stuff, like dots, like red dots on their hand, on their wrist, and around the neck. As you drop clothes off, and you have dots around the hairline, red dots around the headline, around your hairline, around your wrist, your neck. That means you have lice, fleas, bed bugs, and if they take that stuff in and use it, someone else gets it, they could, well, technically be sued. So they had to profile people coming in to drop the stuff off. I don't like the idea, but as long as we live in a society where you can sue everyone for anything, it's safer to do that than let an industry that tries to help people as best as they can from being sued from assholes just trying to make money. I know for a fact someone will try to drop off clothes there so they could go back and get it again, knowing they got bed bugs, and go, hey, I got bed bugs from your clothes. Or head lice from your hats that I bought from you. Unfortunately, that's just the society we live in. And I'm from New York, a city of bullcrap anyways. Well, the state of bullcrap. And stuff like that is not unheard of. If I remember correctly, wasn't it in New York City where the woman kept laying down in front of cars and yelling, they hit me, they hit me? Unfortunately being caught on camera doing that, not realizing that she's a dumbass, and people have dash cams now. Either that was New York City or California. Either that was from New York State or California, one of the two. Where a lot of that sort of stupid stuff happens. I'm just gonna say New York City because of the amount of... Because when I worked at Walmart, there was a message almost every day from a store from New York City area going, hey, look out for this new scam. And then as an employee, I would be told by my manager to watch out for people taking and replacing good eggs with bad eggs from their pockets and trying to say we were selling rotten eggs in the cartons. Yeah, that was a, as far as I know, a short run thing to try to get money from us. Money from Walmart, or they were trying to sue Walmart for trying to sell bad eggs to them. Even though all the Walmart eggs are checked by the Food Administration, meaning they are sealed and approved before going out, meaning if they go bad, that's not Walmart's fault or the company who produces, or the farm that produces it. That's just natural process, and they can't be sued over it. As long as the FDA Food Drug Administration approved that the eggs were ripe when they were shipped out from the farms. As most people don't realize, each farm has one member on staff that is usually a Drug and Food Administration employee, especially on big farms. Smaller farms don't have it, but bigger farms do, especially cattle farms. I know there's a humongous dairy farm near us. They have 3 of them on staff, just so someone can be on, as the farm works 24/7. They have a member there that can make sure all dairy product coming from the cows, the cream, the milk, and the separated cream, the mixed cream. Okay, yeah. The pure cream coming off from the cow, the mixed stuff, and the separated milk, unprocessed milk, was all properly heated or properly stored in the right temperature, properly extracted, in all tubes and suction cups and everything. They would just walk around every hour just checking everything. And that factory, well, I call it a factory, I do, can milk somewhere around 200 head of cattle in an hour. That's a lot of cows in a short amount of time, and every time the cow gets done being milked, the suction cups have to be cleaned. The tubes coming from that suction cup need to be cleaned. So you have to make sure the cleaning bot is working. So yeah. I don't know exactly how the cleaning bots work. I think Farming with Duffy Ag went over it back when he used to do that stuff. I would love to go on a tour on modern day dairy farms, because the last time I knew anything about dairy farms, the robots were just being introduced, where there was an actual person there. Because back when I was young and I got into it and then walked away from it, realizing how fucking difficult it is, you would have to have a person or people stand there hooking each and every suction cup up, turning the switch on, start the suction. Then when the timer goes off, you come over, you turn it off, you pull each suction cup off, then you slap the cow in the ass to go away. And then you hook up each suction cup to a hot water nipple that sprays I don't know if it was hot water or just warm water. I know it was steaming all the time, but it would separate itself from the tank where all the milk went, and then it would circulate hot or warm soapy water through the system that would kill all bacteria and de-infect it for the next cow. And as soon as they pulled the nipples off that system, it would turn that system off and switch the whole mechanism over to pumping the milk from the cow to the holding tank. Well, a holding tank before it gets put into the storage tank. Because every time you milk a cow, you have to check it for blood and other stuff. So yeah, when it comes to the FDA, I never want to do that job, but I'm thank I thank God every day that someone's doing it. Or there would be a lot more people being sick from the food they're eating, especially nowadays. As farmers move so fast, they can't check each and every produce like they used to anymore. Back when I was young, I really feel like it used to take farmers weeks at a time to harvest even one field of or one orchard of apples. Now they're there and out in a day in a huge block of apple trees. I don't remember how big a block of apple orchard is. I know it's more than an acre, but less than. It's more than an acre, less than a football stadium. That's what I've been told. What that means, no idea. But that's just what I've been told by the local farmers. I don't know exactly how big a football stadium is, because I've never been to one. I've delivered to one while it's being made. I delivered a load of pipe, the the pipe going from the parking lot, the underground parking lot, over to the Rams Stadium in out in California. I delivered the sections of the pipe wall that would help hold up the wall. The piece that would be put in and then cemented over so the ground wouldn't collapse. Oh yeah, I'm happy about that one. And thank God it was the only time I've been in California, because I never want to go back there. The traffic was horrible. People were horrible. And luckily I was with a trainer that knew what the hell they're doing, because in California, if you show up with a flatbed like I was doing, and the straps weren't done correctly to California standard, they would make you unstrap, untarp the entire load and do it all over again while there was an officer standing there. So yeah. I don't even know how did I get here? I was talking about produce. How the fuck did I get here? I don't know. It just crossed my mind. I was just talking about produce. How am I talking about the football stadium? Oh right, I was talking about the size of orchard. Meh. But you have to think about it. Them harvesting um a orchard, a 700-acre orchard, in only a week, compared to what would have been back when I was younger, and I felt like they took 2 to 3 weeks doing the same fields. It's absolutely insane. And it stopped planting. I'll deal with that later. Hopefully, next episode we'll get into planting the fields. So, unfortunately, I wanted this episode up at 6, and it's already 6:15 a.m. Friday, what the fuck? Friday, April 27th. 27th. I said that way weird. Yeah, okay. I am going to go put this up. So, I have been Blue Jet Red Devil, and if you like me ranting, come continue watching. Rambling and ranting about stuff, yay. But for now, I will see you all in hell. See ya. Whoopsie, I muted myself.